Is this slide on your screens now?
Yes.
Actually, this slide we already dealt with this slide. This is fi'l mazi, the past tense. We know about this, but still I will brief you on this regarding this mazi. So now, as far as this fi'l mazi is concerned, now in fi'l mazi we have to understand one basic thing which is general for this, is that fi'l mazi is mabni. Fi'l mazi is mabni. If we try to define fi'l mazi, we say ma la yataghayyar akhiruhu bisababil amil. ما لا يتغير آخره بسبب العامل. It means that if any amil, if anything is coming in front of any kalima, any amil is coming. Amil is someone who will do something, and it is having the power of influencing something which is coming after that. Like we say aina aminatu, we say here fil baiti, here fil baiti. So fi is having the power, of converting baitu into baiti. So here we will say that fi is harf jar, it's an amil. Likewise, there are different types of awamil which act differently on the kalimat. As far as the fi'l is concerned, the verb is concerned, and in verb we know we have a past tense and we have a future tense, and the future tense is divided into two, the present and the future. So the past tense is something we will just go through it. I will brief you on that. Now the thing is, for the past tense we have to understand it is mabni. It means if anything is coming in front of this fi'l, this fa'ala, let's say it's an example here which I have wrote here. Kharaja, kharaja, he went or he left. Kharaja, kharaja. So we know there are 14 awzan for this kharaja, kharaja, kharaju, kharajat, kharajata, kharajna, kharajta, kharajtuma, kharajtum, kharajti, kharajtuma, kharajtunna, kharajtu, kharajna. So these are the 14 awzan. We are very well aware of these. So here now, if I say, if before kharaja anything is coming, it will always remain. It will always remain as kharaja. It will never change. But for fi'l mudhari', for the future fi'l or the future verb, if anything is coming before it, uh, there are some changes which are being brought by those awamil. Inshallah, we will be exclusively be dealing with those type of awamil. But as far as fi'l mazi is concerned, you always remember that fi'l mazi will never change. So kharaja, kharaja, kharaju will remain as this. Kharajat will remain as kharajat, kharajata, kharajna. Now in fi'l mazi, number one is mabni. Now number two, in fi'l mazi or the past tense, I have mentioned here that I have wrote here 5. Okay, I have wrote here 5, and then I have mentioned here 9. So 5 and 9. Now if we try to critically analyze these, we have 5: huwa, huma, hum, hiya, and huma. Correct. Then we have hunna, and the list goes on till anta and till nahnu. Okay. So now if we see, I I have wrote I have mentioned here mutaharrik, mutaharrik, lam kalma. So we have three things in this. We have fa'ala, like we have here kharaja, it's fa'ala. Okay, fa'ala kharaja. So in this it is lam kalma. It is the last kalma. Here in kharaja we have lam, we have this lam. If we see this in fa'ala, we have this lam, this harf here lam. So we say lam kalma. If we see this lam kalma in kharaja, kharaja, kharaju, kharajat, and kharajata, it is kharaja, ja, ja, ju, ja, ja. It means it's mutaharrik. Mutaharrik yani taharraka yataharriku mutaharrik. It means it is having some harakat, or it is having some vowel sign on it. Yani the vowel sign here is, it is having fatha. Kharaja, ja, ju, ja, ja. Okay. So the lam kalma is having this sign. Then if we see the other nine now, in all of them, it is kharaj, 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 kharaj. So these are sakin lam kalma. So in all of them, the lam kalma is, it's jim, but it's sakin. So by this we differentiate between the mutaharrik lam kalma and the sakin lam kalma. So it's very easy to memorize by this formula, that we know kharaja, kharaja, kharaju is, it is the ghaib muzakkar. This is wahid musanna jama. Then kharajat, kharajata, and kharajna is for the female ghaib wahid musanna jama. Then the mukhatab and the mutakallim, that it's very easy, ta, tuma, tumti, tuma, tunna, ya, and na. So these are the sakin one. Just these others which are here now, like ta, tuma, tumti, tuma, tunna, tu, and na, they are all fa'il. They are all fa'il, or we say the kharaj is the fa'il. Who is the doer of action in this? Who is committing this action is ta. It's tuma. It's tum. It's ti, tuma, tunna, and ya, and na. And in this, who is the file? Alif is the file, waw is the file, wawul jama. This ta is tanis here. Then this is here alif. So these are the file. So this is regarding the file, and they are all mabni. It will remain as such. Now coming on to the next one is this slide. It's fa'al muzari'. It's fa'alul muzari'. Fa'alul muzari'. Now after that, if you will see that I have divided this into three columns. This is number one. In the Romans, I wrote here 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and here I have what I am the fail, the fail which is of interest here is kataba. So kataba is the fail mazi, and the muzara is kataba yaktubu. Kataba yaktubu. So I am choosing yaktubu. So it is also having the 14 awzan. Yaktubu, yaktubani, yaktubu, yaktubani, yaktubuna. Then we have taktubu, taktubani, yaktubna. Then we have taktubu. Then we have taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, taktubna, aktubu, naktubu. So we need to memorize these 14 also, but I am dividing them into three columns, 1, 2, and 3. There is a reason for dividing them, because each of them is having a special name. For example, this is number 1. In layman terms, we say that these are 5 in my pocket. 5 in my pocket. It's yaktubu, taktubu, taktubu, aktubu, naktubu. Just see, On the Dhamma, I draw a circle which is blue in color. Dhamma, here is a Dhamma, then here is a Dhamma, and here is Dhamma. Here is a Dhamma, and here is a Dhamma. All of them is having a Dhamma. So we say 5 in my pocket, and 5 in my pocket, simply kataba yaktubu. Kataba means he wrote. Yaktubu means he will write. Maybe he is writing now, or he will write in the future. Yaktubu. So likewise we can say uh, yaktubu, yaktubani means it's musanna. It means two person, they will write, but the male. Yaktubuna, it means a group of people, but a group of males, they will write. Or then we have taktubu, it means one female, she will write. Taktubani means two females, they will write. And yaktubna means a group of females, third person. So this is the third person. Simply this is the third person. It means they will write. Likewise, we have taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna. It is mukhatab. It means that you will write, you two will write, and you all will write. But for the male, this we know. Then we have for the females another three: taktubina, taktubani, taktubna. It means you one female will write, two female will write, and you all females will write. Then we have mutakallim. It means I will write or we will write. Okay, I will write or we will write. Now in Fa'al Muzara, once we are making, there are four harf. There are four harf: ya, ta, hamza, and noon. Ya, ta, hamza, and noon. This it's very easy. This is ya, this ya, and this ta and ya. These are the words by which we start the fi'l mudari'. We are starting the fi'l mudari' from these words. So we are starting the fi'l mudari' from these words. Likewise, we have these are for the future tense. Ya, ta, hamza, and noon. So aktubu for hamza, naktubu for noon. Then we have taktubu for ta, and yaktubu for ya. So these are the words which are being used for the fi'l mudari'. Then we have and always this first column, we say 5 in my pocket. They are always having a dhamma. They are always marfu. They are always marfu. Once we are writing them, they are always marfu. They will be having a dhamma at the end. But it's not always that. Maybe they can have a fatha, they can have a fatha also, or they can have a jazm, they can have a sukoon also, they can have a sukoon also. So now let's say these are I can say these are harful huruful mudari'. So we have these four huruful mudari'. Now this yaktubu or taktubu or aktubu or naktubu can also become aktubu, aktuba. Okay, this can become aktuba, or even it can become aktub. Aktub. That is why I'm saying they are not mabni. They are not mabni. They are mu'arab. They what is the definition of mu'arab? It means like mabni is, we say mabni definition is ma la yataghayyar akhiruhu bisababil amil. Mu'arab is ma taghayyara akhiruhu bisababil amil. It means the last vowel sign will change. For example, I say I want to write a letter. So I want to write a letter. It means I will, if I, in Arabic, I will say, Uridu an aktuba. Uridu an aktuba. So there comes an and it comes aktuba. So aktubu becomes aktuba. It means that these are not mabni, they are morab. But if I say kataba, kataba or katabtu or katabna, I wrote, yeah, we will I wrote, we wrote, it will remain as wrote, even though if an and anything will come, they will not change. So there are some words we say huruful nasiba and huruful jazima. Huruful nasiba means they give a fatha, and there are some words jazim, they give a jazm, they give a sukun. So that's why I said, like, I want to write urid an aktuba. So aktubu becomes aktuba. So this is regarding this. Now we have these column number 2, in which we have yaktubani, yaktubuna, taktubani. Then we have taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, and taktubani. These are called as five af'alul khamsa. They are called as five verbs. They are called as five verbs, or you can also call them five special verbs. And in all of them, there is a rule: you comes and you goes. You comes and you goes. You, it means noon comes and noon goes. Like we have this noon. In all of them you will see yaktubani, yaktubuna. Every time you will find a noon. So this noon is a alama, is an alama that this is what, this is marfu. So this noon is having, we say alamatu raf, we say alamatu raf'i. It means noon is the alama of dhamma. Here you have a clear-cut dhamma, but in this, where is the dhamma? How you will say this whole segment is marfu? It is because of this noon. It is because of this noon. Because inshallah we will study that there are some Arab which are asli and some are far'i. These are asli Arab, al-i'rab al-asli, where the dhamma is clear cut visible. But there are some far'i i'rab where you cannot say that this is a dhamma. This noon is a far'i i'rab. It is representing dhamma here. So we say this noon is alamatu raf'i. So yaktubani, yaktubuna, taktubani. So they all are, this noon is a sign of the dhamma. Now let's quote an example. Let's make an analogy here. Now we say that you all males wants to write a letter. You all male wants to write a letter. So we will say you all males, yani it means that we all males, or let's say, let's give a command that you all wants to write a letter. It will be, then it will be like uh, uh, an tak tu bu, an tak tu bu. It means that you all wants to write a letter. Yani it will be like turidu, let's say turiduna an turiduna an taktubu, an taktubu, not an taktubuna. Turiduna, it means you all want to write a letter. Turiduna an taktubu al khatta أو رسالة. Yeah. So here in this, An taktubu. It should have been an taktubuna, but I am not writing an taktubu because of an. The noon goes. That's why I wrote here noon comes and noon goes. It means this noon part is the sign of dhamma, and if it is present there, it means it's marfu. If it's not present there, then either it can be a fatah or either it can be a sukun. So inshallah, in the coming chapters, it will be very clear with us that what is happening in these things. Now also, this is if I say this ya is harful mudara, correct? And this is uh, yaktuba. This katab is the fail, and this alif is the file, is the doer of action, and this noon is the alamatu rafa, is the alamatu raf'i. So likewise, we have yazhabna. Now coming on to the third column, this third column is called as mabni, they are mabni. It means they will not change in this we have the group of females which are ghaib and which are mukhatab. So a group of females, they are indeclinable, they are mabni, yani ma la yataghayyar akhiru bisabab al-amil, that it means if anything comes in front of them, if an comes, like we have unlike kai isn't, they are huruful nasiba. Then we have la lamma and la nahiya, they are huruful jazima. We will be studying about these hurufs. Even if they are coming in front of these females, they will not change. They are indeclinable. That's why they are mabni. So females are hard to change. Okay, they are it means that it's difficult to convince them and it's difficult to change them. So in which form they are, in which format they are like this. So if they are curved, never try to make them straight, they will break. Based on the grammarian rules, they are also curved. So if you try to straight them, they will break because nothing can change them. Any harf which is coming in front of them, they are all weak in front of them. So uh, be careful. So regarding this, we have this the third part. It's mabni, and I mentioned here like al af'alul khamsa. These are the five special verbs, and here are some you can say, but these are not five. They are like nine. But there is repetition. Like yaktubani is mentioned here. Let's say taktubani is mentioned here also. Taktubani, taktubuna is also mentioned two times. So these are in repetition. So if we try to see this yazhabu or yazhabuna. Now if anyone will say what is this taktubu, you can say, you can easily split this. You will say this ta is harful mudari', okay, then harful mudari', and katab is the fi'l, is the katab, and the doer of action zamir in this is mustatir. Mustatir means it's hidden, and sometimes it's mentioned like we say, if you ask where is the doer of action in this, it's alif. Where is the doer of action in this is wawul jama, it's the file. But where is the doer of action here? Where is the doer of action here? Where is the doer of action? Who is doing this action? It is mustatir. It's mustatirun. Inshallah, in the coming books, it will be very clear in the coming chapters. So it is mustatirun. Mustatirun from the satir, istatara yastatiru, mustatirun means hidden. It's hidden and it's going to a zamir. It's going to a zamir, like taktubu is going to a zamir here, and yaktubu is going to a zamir huwa, yaud ila huwa, ta'ud ila here, and like taktubu is going to a zamir yaud ila anta. But here in this part, the file is mentioned. The doer of action is alif, doer of action is wow. That's why I made a different color, orange, to signify the file, to signify the file. That's why I wrote here, here I am mentioning this part, this color mentions file, this orange is file. Same wise for yaktubna and taktubna. I hope this part is clear. Do you have any questions to ask in this? Dr. Himayu, Dr. Zahid, Aki Mubarak, Aki Zafar, Aki Samdani, if any one of you, if you want to ask anything here in this. Am I audible?
Yes, Sheikh, you're audible.
Do you want to ask anything regarding this fi'al mudhari'?
No.
Okay, now it's understood that you can split them into different things. Always you have to remember that you need to check for the fi'al, you need to check for the file, and besides fi'al and file, there are some additional things in fi'al mudhari', because fi'al and file is also in fi'al mazi, but in fi'al mudhari' there is one additional thing, which is this noon coming. So this noon is a sign that it is having a dhamma. Okay, like here the dhamma is mentioned, but here the dhamma is not mentioned. This you need to remember also, because sometimes you will not see yaktubani, you will see yaktuba. So that time yaktuba should not confuse you. Where is the noon going? It means something amil has come, which has caused this noon to go away. Like an can come, an lai can come, isn't can come. We will be discussing these hurufs. So this is this part, and then we have, as I told in these part, the zamir is mustatir, zamir is not mentioned. We need to go and we can say the zamir is huwa, zamir is here, zamir is anta, and here the zamir is ana, and here the zamir is nahnu. The zamir is nahnu. So the thing is that alamatu mudara. So this is done now. Now one more thing. This is fa'al mudara. This is fa'al mudara. Yeah. Abwabu sitta. Abwabu sitta is, what is this? It means in Arabic language, you take any fi'al, you take any verb, there is a protocol for making that fail. It's not that we will say randomly or casual, there is a fata, dhamma, kasra on any fail. There is a rule, and it has been it has been divided into different ways. I mentioned here, it's abwabu sitta. Sitta means six, abwab means doors. So there are six doors, or we can say there are six babs, or six categorizations of the fail, or the six categorizations of the fail we have. Likewise, I have mentioned here. Can anyone read these abwabs? What I have mentioned here?
Nasra yansuru, zaraba yazribu, fataha yaftahu, samia yasmau, karuma yakrumu, and hasiba yasibu.
Barakallahu feek, akhi. So these are the six abwabs which I wrote here. Now the thing is that if you can see, the main area is the ain kalma. Always remember the simple rule. The key is ain kalma. Fa ain lam fa'ala na sara. See, I made orange color to sod, to raw, and fatah. Mainly the three abwabs, these three abwabs are the main which are being used, and maximum number of verbs are from these three types. Now, nasara yansuru, nasara means to help, zaraba means to beat, fataha means to open. So nasara, here the ain kalma is having a fatah, here the ain kalma is having a fatah, and here the ain kalma is having a fatah. Nasara, zaraba, fataha. Now, if we will see, this is fi'l mudari'. Now you are aware regarding fi'l mudari'. In this fi'l mudari', you have this ya. This is clear with you. Now, if you will see Nasara Yansuru, this is the fa kalma, fa kalma, fa kalma. Now see the color which I have made this white color I have made this just to enlighten you that this fatha is getting converted to a dhamma, this fatha is getting converted to a kasra, and this fatha is remaining as fatha. This nasara is becoming yansu with a dhamma, zaraba is becoming yazri with a kasra, fataha is remaining as fatha, yaftahu. So likewise we have n number of verbs: nasara yansuru, darasa yadurusu, sajada yasjudu, dakhala yadkhulu, kataba yaktubu, or qatala yaqtulu. Likewise, shakara yashkuru, khalaqa yakhluqu, abada ya'budu, we have akala yakulu. We have n number of verbs coming on this form. Then we have zaraba yazribu. From zaraba yazribu, we have ghasala yagsilu, jalasa yajlisu, raja'a yarji'u. Then we have uh, sakana yaskinu. So from this, then we have fataha yaftuhu, shariba yashrabu, zahaba yazhabu, rafa'a yarfa'u, sa'ala yas'alu, qara'a yaqra'u. And number of verbs are coming from this. But the main protocol or the main layout of making these verbs is nasara yansuru, zaraba yazribu, fataha yaftahu. So you need to memorize these three are at most important in making the verbs. Nothing comes. It is not it. This ru will remain ru, bu, ru, wu, hu. It will remain as dhamma. But the only thing is that the ain kalma is changing. Now there are some exceptions to this. Likewise, this is the ain kalma. This ain kalma was having always fatha, but sometime it can have a kasra, it can have a dhamma also, like sami'a, karuma. So this sami'a will become yasma'u, karuma will become yakrumu, hasiba will become yahsibu. Hasiba yahsibu is the only fi'l which is coming like this. Then we have samiya yasma'u, karuma yakrumu. So it means that uh, if sometimes you have yaftahu or yasma'u, it's not always that it will be fataha. It can also be samiya. Ain kalma can have a kasra. So likewise, if you have uh, uh, this yakrumu, it's not always you have a karuma, it can always be nasara yansuru. So there are two dhamma. Try to understand this concept that here is a dhamma and here is a dhamma. Yansuru is having a dhamma and yakrumu is having a dhamma. So in the background, the fi'al mazi can be karuma or it can be nasara. So generally, just try to memorize these three abwab. These are sulasi mujarrad. These are sulasi mujarrad, yani they are sound three-letter verbs. Then we have mazid fihi, that is having 10 to 12 abwab. That a different story in book number 3. But in book number 2, we will be dealing exclusively with these abwabs: nasara yansuru, zaraba yazribu, and fataha yaftahu. So this is regarding these three slides that we should be having a sound knowledge of fa'al mudari', fa'al mazi, and the abwabu sitta. So these are the things that which we should be knowing.